Hello tribe, and welcome back to another set of readings. Today we are in our makeup or breakup series. This series will cover our love forecast for the month of March. Now before I get started, I first must say thank you once again from the bottom of my heart. I tell you all the time, you have no idea how your comments warm my heart. I just love you so much, and you continue to inspire me to do what I'm doing. So again, before I get started, I just want to say thank you once again. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now, if you're returning and you've heard my introduction before, go ahead and fast forward this because I'm just going to go through a few introduction tidbits that's going to help the readings become more meaningful. If this is your first time joining with us, hello, and thank you so much for your support. Now, we do have product, and the product will be shown immediately following this introduction, so stay tuned for that. Now, be mindful that you can apply this to your sun, your moon, and your rising sign, and for even some, your Venus. Be mindful also that the messages will flip-flop, so if it doesn't relate to you, it could relate to your partner. Oh, and hello to our cross watchers. Now, there's no time limit to these readings. It could have happened 3 months ago, it could happen today, or it could happen in the near future. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Lotus Love Tarot 555, and oh, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Now, if you feel like this message today resonates with you, or you feel like it's helpful to someone else's life, please remember to give us a big thumbs up. Now, private readings are available, and the information pertaining to that can be found below. Now, I have already pre-shuffled the cards so we can quickly move through that portion. Now, on to your reading. Hello, my Geminis. Let's get right into your reading. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator of the Universe, what are the messages that need to go forth for the sign of Gemini as it relates to the makeup or breakup love forecast for March 2019? What messages need to go forth for the sign of Gemini? Okay. All right, my Geminis. What you got going on? Holy Spirit, Divine Creator of the Universe, what are the messages that need to go forth for the sign of Gemini as it relates to the makeup or breakup love forecast for March 2019? What messages need to go forth for the sign of Gemini? What does our Geminis need to know as far as making up or breaking up? What's the love forecast? Okay. Spirit, Divine Creator, Universe, what's the love forecast for the sign of Gemini as it relates to making it or breaking it for March 2019? What's the love forecast? What messages need to go forth for the sign of Gemini, March 2019? Okay. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator of the Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Gemini as far as making up or breaking up? What's the love forecast for the month of March 2019? What messages need to go forth for the sign of Gemini? Okay. All right, let's get right into it, my Geminis. First card out is attraction. So it says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay. Now, for some of you, this is going to be a brand new person. So we have new love, or it could be your relationship is taking a different direction and it's ascending to a higher level, which is now, it's like a brand new love. It's like you all have come to an understanding. It's like you've learned how to get through the kinks of a relationship, and now it's appearing as if it's a new love. So, you know, sometimes people freak out about this card thinking a new person is coming in. It does not always mean that. Sometimes you can just have a different mindset, which means means now the relationship is different. But for some of you, this is a new love that is coming in. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. All right, my Geminis. And the next card says your home is protected by angels. So apparently some of you have been worried about your home, and everything is going to be okay with that as this new love appears, okay? And treasure chest, an unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. So it says that right now that there is abundance that is coming to you. And this could be in the mindset of not just money. You know, sometimes people think it's, you know, it's always about money. It's not that. Sometimes abundance could come in just your mindset. Sometimes abundance can come in, you know, your health. You know, some of you may have not been feeling well, may have, you know, been sick or what have you. And now abundance is coming because your body is well, you're healthy. So abundance can come in different forms, and it could come monetarily as well. But abundance in any situation to me is a positive thing. Now, it ended out with the card that says unlikely. And so when I looked at this card, I was trying to figure out how is this resonating with, you know, the rest of your messages, because your other messages are going in another area. But then when I began to look at the card and I began to see that, first of all, they're in water. Okay, they're in water, and I know that water means peace. I know that water means calm. And then from this water, you know, it's a little bit of smoke that's coming up. So it seems like that there is something that is stirring. But when I'm looking at the word unlikely, it's unlikely that it's going to be able to get to any level because you are protected. And that's how I'm reading this, that it's unlikely that anything that could hinder you, that could move you in a situation that is not positive, it's going to be unlikely to happen because your home is already protected by the angels. And then when I look back at this card, this is an angel. It's an angel, and then you have the world on top of the angel. So, so this is a beautiful, beautiful message. But of course, we're going to get more clarification on what's going on with this. This is going to help us to really understand a little further of what's happening. Holy Spirit, Divine Creative Universe, what are the messages that need to go forth for the sign of Gemini as it relates to the makeup or breakup love forecast for March 2019? What messages need to go forth to give clarification, more clarification for the sign of Gemini, March 2019? What messages need to go forth for the sign of Gemini as it relates to making up or breaking up? What's the love forecast for the sign of Gemini? What's the love forecast? March 2019. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Gemini? All right, let's see what's happening with this. Okay. Okay, we actually have 4. Okay, this is going to give us understanding. Let me set these up and we'll be right back. Okay, my Geminis, the first card out was the Tower in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. Page of Wands. Nine of Swords. And then you have the Page of Swords as your overarching energy. So with the Page of Swords, this is somebody who's curious. This is somebody who's restless. This is somebody who has a lot of mental energy. And speaking of that, you have a lot of mental energy that's going on this table. So we have the swords here, King of Swords in reverse. We got the Page of Swords here, and we have the Nine of Swords, and that is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And then you have the Wands, which represent Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So that's who's represented. But we have a lot of mental energy that's going on. A lot of air. So the Tower in reverse, this is a disaster that has been avoided. So this goes back to what I was telling you earlier. Remember I just said that it seemed like it was going to be unlikely that anything was going to be able to happen to you, that it was already under control because your home is protected. So, you know, this is probably not going to resonate with everybody, but somebody was worried about something happening, and it had to deal with their home, okay? But it was avoided. It was unlikely for it to happen. It was unlikely that it was going to happen because your home was protected by the angels, okay? You were protected. And so then we have the King of Swords in reverse. This is somebody who is weak. Now, this is somebody who had a loss of emotional control. So possibly during this situation, you know, when this disaster was avoided, when you were going through the disaster, somebody just lost it. Okay, somebody just lost it. And so this right here is what's this? The Page of Wands. This is somebody who just wants to be free. So I can understand that whatever was going on with this situation that was avoided, you just wanted to be free from it. You wanted to be free from it. You wanted to understand because, you know, you had this attraction to this new love, but you had all this other stuff that was going on right here that was causing you sleepless nights. You were unable to even sleep at night, okay? This is somebody who is just extremely, extremely worried. This is somebody who feels hopeless, you know, that it's just too much. They're burdened. You know, and the thing about it is, if you look, they are in the bed, so this means you were haunted in your dreams at nighttime or whatever situation this was, but it's no need to worry because it was avoided. It was avoided. And this overarching energy, this caused you to be, you know, you were curious about what was going on in the situation. You were feeling restless. You know, this is a lot of mental energy that's going on here. And so, but the thing about it is that it was avoided. It was avoided. So now it was unlikely that it was going to take place. So now you need to focus on this. You need to focus on the abundance of this treasure chest that is coming your way because you are attracted to someone who is a new love or it's the same love, but you all have agreed on a new mindset, on a new way of doing things. Okay, and the situation that could have been avoided could have been a third party situation because we have a lot of people on here. You know, we have a lot of people on this table. So it could have been a third party situation that was taking place that was almost disastrous, but it was avoided. Maybe somebody was thinking about a third party situation and you decided not to partake. You could have, you know, maybe been calling someone, maybe been messaging them in Facebook, or may have even gone as far as going out with somebody, but you decided not to continue down that route. And when you decided not to continue down that route, you avoided a disaster. And now this new love is able to come in. This abundance is able to come in, okay? Because your home is protected. Your home is protected. All right, my Geminis, this pretty much ends up your reading for your love forecast for March. I love you guys so much. Remember, if you need a private reading to take this a little further, information can be found below. Until next time, my loves. Bye-bye.